welcome to the first vlog. I'm James Loving. I am a Richmond-based photographer, and I am hoping that me committing to do a vlog will force me out to do more photography that I want to do. I have found over the years that the more and more photography I do, the less of it I do that I want. For example, I do more commercial photography now than I do landscapes, which is kind of my passion. So today we are going to the mountains, and we is my friend and assistant Jessica. We are driving to the mountains. It's a late afternoon trip. We won't be leaving till about 12:30. We're just going up to shoot the first of a waterfall tour this year. Last year I spent the summer touring covered bridges all across the East Coast. This year I'm hoping to do more waterfalls centralized to Virginia. Today is day one. Hopefully this will be of interest to you. Look forward to it, and let's see how the day goes. Always. Exactly what we had intended our first stop to be, but it has turned out to be a beautiful detour, and we're about 5 miles from the first waterfall. Alright, so we're set up at the first stop. We've got just a really nice creek. It's kind of downhill from the waterfall we're going to. I've actually got the D750 set up. I'm at F18. I'm at 1/5 of a second right now. I'm framed up to try to slow the water down a little bit. I am not currently using an ND filter, and we're just going to play and see what we get. Jessica is wandering around. She has become accustomed to me disappearing on these things. But it's a beautiful day. It's perfectly overcast, which makes for great water photography. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. It is infinitely more difficult to walk around with all of this and the video equipment to get to the next spot I want to get to up creek. There is a really beautiful little section up here where the water is just cascading over a rock that I want to capture, and it's just really pretty. I mean, you really can't beat a day like today. It's perfect. It's 65, maybe 70 degrees. It's completely overcast, which is spectacular. And this is what I'm going to try to photograph. I've got it's just beautiful. The water's running right over the rocks right here. Water's a little chilly. It's coming just out the mountain. The waterfall is actually a couple of miles up this river. But anyhow, I'm going to get set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am set up at my second location of the day. Same river, same creek, just a little further up where you walk up the path here. Right now, I'm actually, I've got my shutter speed a little higher than I would normally do for something like this. I'm going to be closer to like 1/5 of a second. I'd prefer it to be a little slower. But I don't want to add an ND filter on because it's just an extra step, and I'm kind of moving around a bit right now. So I'll kind of give you a preview here. So you can see we're at F22. I'm actually going to tick this down a little bit right now. So we're actually going to be about 1/6 of a second, 1.6 of a second at ISO 100. I'm shooting on a 24-70 at 24 millimeters, and the scene I'm shooting is about 10 feet in front of me. And you can kind of see it just up here. Just should make for a beautiful photograph. And let's see what we get here. I'm going to grab my focus. And let's see here. Oh, it's perfect. And I will put that up on your screen here. But this is the kind of stuff I love to shoot. My goal this summer is to do more of this, and in the future vlogs I plan on hitting other waterfalls around the city. Clearly we haven't hit a waterfall yet, but that's the objective. Start downhill and enjoy everything that goes up to it. There is more than photography than just picking an item to shoot. You have to find the beauty in nature. You have to find the things that you can appreciate and that make you smile and make you want to stop and take a picture. And maybe somebody else will like it, maybe not. Oh, I gotta unlock the car. Makes a difference. Okay, seriously, we didn't even make it half a mile down the road. We've got falling out the car. We're on such a steep hill right now. Like everything's just falling out. This is just sheer chaos right now. All right, close the door. All right, anyway, back to what I was saying. Half a mile down the road, Jessica mentions that it said there was a dam along the river. So we're expecting to see a short little piece. It's not what we found. We found this. And there's a vantage point back over there that we found that we're gonna try to find in a minute to see if we can get a better shot. But I'm gonna attempt to set up a picture right down here first. So that shot did not initially work out. So I'm gonna walk down the hill a little farther. I know there's another one there that might work. It's kind of through the trees there. Watch out, cars come behind you. So we're walking down this mountain road. I'm sure this is safe. There's only a little bit of traffic here. Okay, so I scaled down something, and Jessica's way over there. I'm some kind of pipeline or something. Are you going up? So anyway, I scaled down some kind of stairwell over there. Jessica is gonna go up to a higher vantage point because it is not an easy climb to get down here. I cannot get all the way to the waterfall. I was hoping to get down somewhere lower, but I don't see a safe route down. But there is a lower vantage point just over here. I might try, and I might try to set up just on the other side of this pipe over here. But the objective is to get some of the water that's here and the top of the waterfall coming over the dam. I think it could be a really cool picture, a really different picture for me, and I'm really excited for this. Okay, I got my shot framed up. I'm still here, the waterfall there. I've got my camera set up. I had to use an ND filter. I'm only using a 3-stop right now to try to slow the shutter speed down just enough to get a little blur out of the water. I don't want to make the water completely silky. I still want to show some texture. That's why I'm using a 3-stop, not a 10-stop. I was unable to get to the lower spot with the tripod securely planted. So I got a picture I think I'm gonna like. I did multiple exposures to try to compensate for what I cannot see clearly with a little bit of glare. Now I'm walking back up to try to find Jessica. She went for a higher vantage point. We always try to take different pictures, even if it's of the same thing. Okay, I'm going to stick the GoPro out of the car because you know you're in the backwoods when you have no cell phone reception and dirt roads. But how can you not appreciate this? All right, so we finally found the parking lot. And pardon if it's a little jittery, I've just got it strapped to my camera backpack. I just wanted to come down here because I thought this was just too beautiful to pass up and show you. It is just another spot down the creek. And you can't beat this kind of stuff. And Jessica is geared up and ready to go. Her rods there have flashlights on them. So if we decide to get lost and stay a little later, we're good to go. So, you know, it's spectacularly clear. I'm looking forward to the rest of this hike. Like, I don't know if you can see this over here, but like, water is just crystal clear. this is the waterfall we set out to find. I'll have to get the name to you. I'll put the name on the screen here. But it's beautiful. It was a fairly easy hike. There's just so much around. There's no shortage of scenery. There's several pictures framed up. Right now I'm set up for a picture that Jessica's actually in the way of right now. But that's not a big deal. She's there's some people with some dogs up a little higher, so we're trying to work around them. So Jessica is actually putting on a 10-stop neutral density filter so that we can actually blur the waterfall. Okay, so we were planning on calling it a day, and I think it's gonna be one of those shoots where we stop every couple of 100 yards because there's just these spectacular mini waterfalls just kind of darted all over the landscape. Sorry, I'm looking for a way to get back down from the rock of which I've climbed up on. But I'm going to set up and do another quick long exposure of this and see what we can get. I think it's kind of pretty. It's just tucked away. I think it could be really nice. All right, we found one last picture. We're walking back to the car. We can't be 300 yards from the car at this point in time. And down a little trail and walking up the river a little bit, I find this. And I am confident that I can make that into a beautiful picture by dragging my exposure out just a little bit. So I'm gonna set up with a 24-70 and take my last picture of the day. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. My last picture of the night might be my favorite. I have at least 4 pictures that I love from the day. I'm looking forward to getting back and editing them. I will add all of the pictures I like to the end of this video. You should see them start popping up about now. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram @JamesLoving and on Twitter @JamesLoving. You can also look up James H. Loving Photography to find all of my other work, my commercial work and such. And these prints will be available for sale as well. The link will be in the bottom. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to respond. I'd love to hear it. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you watching my first video. Thanks.